大家好，歡迎嚟呢個頻道，我係阿飛。今次我玩嘅遊戲就係 Minis of Island 嘅 demo 版。故事嘅背景就設定喺一堆群島上面。咁喺呢度曾經住過不可思議嘅古老巨人族。
Four brothers. Safan. Bagan. Under. And Ufla, bound by eternal purpose.
巨人們曾經留下好多強大嘅機器啦，但係因為呢啲機器咧遭到遺忘，咁就開始損毀，甚至威脅住喺現今咧喺島嶼上居民嘅生命安全啦。主角阿毛咧就擁有強大嘅能力啦，咁佢就發誓咧要即時修復呢啲遺忘嘅機器。咁喺呢個遊戲咧，玩家就將要扮演阿毛啦。咁去探索呢個奇妙嘅島嶼同隱藏嘅地下城。
And a girl named Mo.
阿毛呢位年輕嘅機器工匠咧，就要諗辦法去修復呢啲瀕臨崩壞嘅機器啦。咁雖然表面上咧就修理好呢啲機器啦，但係咧唔通隱藏於其中黑暗嘅真相咧，亦都可以修理好咩
Mo has learned to sleep under the hissing tubes and the ever-humming chambers. The pumping cylinders give her comfort, the drumming of a job well done. Nothing startles her more than silence. There is no rest for the apprentice.
咁我哋入到 game 之後咧，就要去左邊呢度咧，就拎呢一個魔杖嘅。咁喺呢度咧，我哋撳住 Shift 咧去跑先可以跳過去。
Mo has done so much around here, repaired and watched and built, but in this deathly silence, she is once more taunted by the one thing she will never be able to do. Their engineering can be studied and replicated, but their strength they selfishly keep. Despite all the wiring and the manufactured tubes, the engines are powered by physical force. But the kind that no mere human could ever muster. Safan. He was always the weakest of the four. He is struggling to breathe. Even Mo can taste the stale air in her mouth. It seems the ventilation system isn't working properly, but nothing does without the engine. Without power, the observatory is not much use.
咁喺呢度咧，我哋要用魔杖咧去觸發呢個機關嘅。然後將光線咧就傳入個窿度。
It hits Mo like a punch to the chest. It is all 4 of them. They all broke at the same time. Failed at the same time. Something grave must have occurred. But what? Without the veil, the air is too toxic to breathe. And just as Moore feared, the vents have all shut. The poison is kept out, but so is the oxygen. Saffron is slowly suffocating, and the other 3 may have it worse.
首先啦，我哋用魔杖咧去拉動呢個機關。之後避過呢啲波咧去行過去嘅。
It shows all 3 purifiers are down, as if Moore needed any confirmation beyond the spores in the air. This is on you, Saffron, Mo grunts. Pray it is not too late for me to fix your mess. The smell made it clear. It died a long time ago, and now the spores are taking hold of whatever remains. A better fate than the fungus eating you alive.
嚟到船嘅左邊咧去觸發呢個機關。然後將光線咧連接喺標記嘅地方。
Do not worry. I will fix your mess, and I will save our homes. More reassures herself. More shudders. She knows the damage the spores are capable of. The fungus first poisoning the mind, then ever so slowly, consuming the body. How it will spoil the verdant soil and obscure the midday sun. Despite all of its dangers, more frequently inhales the poison. An occupational hazard, she calls it. A sacrifice others weren't willing to make. A few violent coughs, a few eerie apparitions, won't keep her from doing her job. After all, she is the bearer of the Omni Switch. The island of Beva, once a bustling place, before a great exodus, now just a pile of broken things and abandoned ideas. The island hosts the purifiers guarding Safon's domain, and not much else anymore.
咁喺呢度咧，我哋會拎到第一個回憶嘅。
The children used to all come here together. Mealy, Moore, their friends, for the seaberry jam, the scarecrows and the rides, and then the exodus happened. The smell of sea berries fills her nostrils, or is it a scent lingering in her memories? Her uncle's estate. He should be inside. with the windows shut and doors locked. Moore's heart skips a beat. Either the fungus got to him, or he is somewhere out there, fiddling with the purifiers himself.
第三個回憶咧就可以喺呢度揾到。
Moore remembers every one of these masks, the people who once wore them, the lingering memories of people, in one way or another, now gone.
咁喺呢度咧就有第四個回憶嘅。
Moore never understood the appeal of bones to decorate a tourist attraction. It's authentic, her uncle would say, but he'd always dodge the question of whether the bones were from a whale or another large creature.
咁因為我哋未完成我哋嘅任務啦，所以呢條通道咧就暫時行唔到嘅。
Moore's uncle owned this place. He still somehow does. One ride was 2 coins, back when money still meant something. The machine looks intact. It is resting, waiting for a spark.
喺呢度我哋要推呢件物件推到盡嘅。之後觸發呢個機關啦。再將光線咧就連入去個珠入面。
Moore dares to take a deep breath. The air still tastes foul, but the acrid poison is mostly gone. 2 more to go. He didn't want kids sneaking around, breaking things, or adults stealing things. But Mo was always welcome here. Mo was family.
首先啦，我哋要將機器咧就推到最盡嘅。咁喺呢度咧，我將船咧就推錯咗方向。咁正確嘅方法咧，應該係將個船咧就推去右邊嘅。之後你跳起咧去觸碰呢個鐵鈎。咁喺呢度會有一個記憶嘅。
Mo remembers the heat on her tongue and fingers as she snuck a taste of the steaming sweet-sour jam. For weeks after, she'd carry a little teaspoon so she wouldn't have to wash her hands.
喺呢度咧都會有一個記憶嘅。
Mo remembers the first time she saw the farmer, singing a song as he lit a candle by this tree. She didn't understand what he meant until later, that things are only gone when they are forgotten. The old man and his locks, protecting his property, as if a crowd might wander once again. Mo takes in the sour scents of the fermented berries, deeply curious to know their taste. Mo remembers excitedly showing everyone who would humor her the sounds and rhythms of the machine underneath the land. Her uncle always stayed the longest, watching her face light up the little dark holes inside. The old wood groans, dreaming of past revolutions, resolute to be a solution once more, before turning to dust.
喺呢度咧，我哋要拉動呢個拉桿3次咧，嗰座梯咧先會係正確嘅位置。
The berry farmer sighs, exhausted from his struggle. Living things are his purview, not machines. So for all his troubles, all his striving to fix the machine, it simply bore no fruit. Moore frowns, her frustration growing. She warned him not to toy with the machines. Moore's uncle huffs, disappointed at his niece's rudeness. For heaven's sake, was I meant to just watch as the poisonous dust slowly settled around my island? He was meant to stay inside and wait for her to be done. His heroics were simply unneeded.
同樣地咧，我哋觸發呢個機關，之後將光線咧就連入去豬入面。
Everything is responding the way that it should. Looks like the old man didn't touch anything important. Relief washes over her uncle at the sight of her success. Feeling thankful and a little ashamed, he offers some seaberry wine as reconciliation. He hands over his key, a sign of his trust, and asks her to fetch them a bottle of his finest, the one tucked away in the shed.
咁攞到鎖匙之後咧，我哋就可以去解鎖啦。咁我 demo 版咧就完咗啦。咁中意睇我片嘅朋友咧，咁都記得要訂閱我。